Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me, and today is the Wednesday check-in. And if you want to check out the podcast, head over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com. Also, follow me on TikTok, though I don't know that I'm going to be on there much longer, and we'll get into that in a little bit for TikTok Tuesdays. And then make sure that you follow me on all the different social medias. You can find all the links to that down below, including the link to my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations. And let's do it, shall we? So, I'm thinking very seriously about deleting my TikTok account and going straight back over to Redbook or Red Note, not Redbook. I'm sorry. Or Blue Sky. And I'm thinking it's probably going to just be a combination of the both because I don't like the new policies that are taking place with TikTok. And it's not the same TikTok. And I just don't like the policies. I still doom scroll over there every once in a while, but I have only been posting my Tuesdays and calling it good. And I have a Blue Sky account. I have a Red Note account. I have a Pink Sky account, and I have like all these other accounts that I just don't do anything with. And I have a Reddit account that I do a lot with now, but I haven't in the past. So I'm thinking very seriously about following along with the mass exodus and just heading over to one of those platforms. When TikTok was down the first time, Red Note was absolutely amazing. They made so many changes and were so accommodating, and there was just no political American bullshit on their platform. And you didn't have all of the homophobia, transphobia, like racist rhetoric that you have in American controlled media. And we actually had a cultural exchange because China's internet is very, very limited and monitored. And so they were excited to have us on. The Chinese government was excited to like have this exchange, and I know I personally learned so much about Chinese culture that I thought I already knew, but like this opened my eyes. And just watching how the Orient worked, because outside of just China using it, I think South Korea and Japan and maybe Taiwan uses it also. But it was just a beautiful, fresh breath of air. And they even started utilizing American captions. So as you were watching the show or the video or whatever, it was captioned in America. Now, sometimes it would be a little broken English or whatever, but enough that you could get the gist of what they were trying to say. So there's that. If you don't follow me over on TikTok, then you will know that you won't know that Monday I had to go have dental work done. And I am fighting for my fucking life to keep my dentist from extracting the tooth over here. I was like, you can do all the other work in my mouth that you need to, but if you're going to pull that tooth, I need you to create me a tooth or some like teeth that I could put on this side that I can chew with. He's all, well, we don't do that here. I'd have to send you out to a specialist. I said, I don't care what you got to do. It just needs to accept my medical, and they need to have a low income program because I'm going to need to utilize that. So, even then, I don't know how things will work out because I will, if I have to pay anything out of pocket, I don't know that I can. So that's neither here nor there. But also on all of my social medias like Instagram and stuff like that, I've been posting my daily walking and exercising and stuff like that. And I haven't been doing that for a while. Mainly because I was looking for a fitness challenge that was decent and had like a good backing and all this other stuff. And so the one that I am in the process of working on right now is for it's a Martin Luther King Jr. badge or medal, and it benefits the EJI, which is the Equality Justice Infrastructure or something like that. I don't remember what the full thing is, but basically what they do is they work to provide legal aid and to help minority communities and marginalized communities with getting education, getting legal representation, getting like just resources that may be turned away from them because they're black or Chicano or whatever. And it's a mostly black organization, and I am like, you know what? Yeah, I can get behind this. Um, the medal is from 2025 because the 2026 medal is actually made out of wood, and it's a beautiful medal, but aesthetically, for me, I want the continuity of having metals. And so they both promote and go toward this EJI uh, organization. So um, I figured, it doesn't matter if it's 2025 or 2026. Had the 2026 metal been actual like metal or some kind of metallic alloy and not just a piece of like balsa wood with laser printing on it or laser inscriptions on it, I would have gone directly for it. But um yeah, I just thought it was very cheap and not worthy of what they were trying to do. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna step back from this one, but I will buy and work for this one here. So as of yesterday, I've done 11.27 miles of the 26.2 that I needed for this new medal. And I know it's going to be like kind of dragging into February me finishing up the last little bit of, well, the other 11 some odd miles that I got to do. And I'm okay with that. A lot of what has been deterring my progression forward with my fitness goals and stuff is the fact that I've been working very heavily on other aspects of my physical health. And also just because it's been winter, well, winter-esque, we haven't really had winter. Florida, New Orleans, Louisiana, and Texas took our winter, and so we have yet to have any snowfall. We had a very light dusting back in December, I believe, but nothing like what we should be having, and the weather pattern is all out of freaking whack. Like, we're having springtime weather here in the Pacific Northwest, and the tree frogs are starting to wake up and shit's starting to bloom. And it's like, if you don't live in the Pacific Northwest, and specifically in my part of the PNW, you don't know about winter 2 and 3. And the first winter is usually kind of mild. Then we'll have a little bit of, okay weather. And then it gets really cold, really rainy, really just like, ugh, outside. And then it backs off, and then winter 3 kicks in. And it's a combination of all 4 seasons during that time period. So, like, I've seen it snow on the 4th of July. And it wasn't a heavy snow, but it was a snow nonetheless. And that's just in the 12 years that are 12. That's just in the 17 years that I've lived here. And I think that was within the first 3 or 4 years of living here. But anyways, what else is going on? I, like the rest of the nation, have been obsessed with the new TV show or the new series on HBO called Heated Rivalry. I absolutely love the storyline. I began reading the book, and I just do not read very well, but I have my Kindle, and I've just been reading it on that every so often. Like, when I can't focus on a TV show and I don't want to listen to music, but I can't fall asleep, then it's like, okay, well, let me sit here and read for half an hour, or as long as my ADHD will allow me to do so. But I think I talked about this also on Saturday, that I saw this post that said, stop investing in clutter and start investing in connection. And that really hit me. And I added to that stop investing in clutter, start investing in collections, and start investing in myself or yourself. I don't invest in myself enough. And that's something that has really gone to the wayside, but since moving up here to and when I was in California, I was a label whore. Like, all of my clothes had Sean John on them, or North or South Pole. Like, they were name brand clothes. And I always tried to show up, And then I moved up here and saw that stuff like that doesn't really matter, and kind of fell back off of that. And would be like, you know what, I'm going to wear the same shirt for the next couple of days or whatever else. And also, some of that is depression, where you just don't change your clothes. And I think a lot of that has to do with the fact that like self maintenance is not an adventure, it's just boring bullshit. So, why bother? And if you're not leaving the house and you're not like entertaining guests or whatever, then why does it matter if you put on a clean shirt? Why does it matter if you wear the same pajama pants 4 days in a row or what have you? And but out in public, I'm trying to present myself differently. I am trying to show up for myself differently, and it's just part of the whole new thing that I am trying to do with presenting myself better. One of the things that I'm doing now is I'm looking for an esthetician to help me tame my hair. I want my neck. I want to have this waxed or have it like have like the electro burning of it off. I'm tired of just having this like grungy neck beard all the time. I could shave it right now, and by 5 p.m. tonight, it would be back. I'm like, why does it grow so well there, but it does not grow here, here, or here? Like, I have a little bit of hair right here. I have a couple of little stragglers right here. I got a few hairs right here, and that's it. Like, I cannot grow a mustache, and I've been cutting, trimming, doing whatever I can to try to like make this happen. My dad, full beard, full mustache, full 9 yards, whatever. My grandfather, he could grow a full on beard. So I don't know if it's the fact that I have low testosterone or if it is my Native American genes suppressing that or what it is, but yeah, I just want to start doing more things for myself. And that is coming in the form of accessorizing. That is coming in the form of like going and getting manicures done like I used to, taking better care of my nails. I have really horrible cuticles. I always have. So and I'm buying clothes that look good, that fit me in my size, and I'm getting really good deals on them. And getting a little bit back into the label aspect of things. One of the labels that I have been buying a lot of lately is Steve Madden. And I actually have a pair of Steve Madden shoes in my Amazon cart right now that I am thinking very seriously about hitting the buy button. I'm just waiting a little bit longer because there's still a little bit of like there's still a little time left in January, and I want to make sure that I don't have any unforeseen bills or anything that pops up that I need that money for. The shoes aren't that expensive. They were right now they're under they're under $30, and they were 60 something dollars. And I don't know if that's just a sale that they're having right now or what, but there's 3 pair of shoes. 2 of them are Steve Madden, and then the other one is like lugs. And I just want nicer shoes to go with the outfits that I have and that I'm curating, because right now I'm just wearing a sports sneaker from Skechers that has like memory foam and all that other stuff in it. I really need to invest in a pair of Hoka, but that's a whole different story. So, um, writing wise, I have yet to do too much more on my writing. I know that there is a lot more that I need to do and need to focus on when it comes to that. But as of right now, I am just writing maybe a paragraph here, a page there, whatever. But I have not devoted as much attention to it as I should. So we'll see what continues to transpire. But I need to wrap up this video because I have a virtual therapy appointment here in a few minutes. And yeah, there's a lot that I got to talk to my therapist about today. And I am very energetically just drained and worn out, and all I want to do is sleep. But we will see what happens. So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching and just being part of my community here. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. And remember, you're doing the best you can with what you have available to you. And in a world full of Karens, be somebody who cares in the world, be good, and don't subtract from the population. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye, everyone.